Boom! Instant transmission. I hoped you liked it. How are we all doing, everyone? It's your boy PTR. Long time no see. I missed you all. I hope you can say the same. So for this video, being at December, end of year, I thought I would go through all the platinum trophies that I got this year, which is a grand total of 20, and give my general thoughts on them. So let's get right into it. So the first game I platinumed this year of our Lord 2023 was the Callisto Protocol. So I'm pretty sure we're all aware of the negative hype around this game, but in my honest opinion, it's not that bad of a game. I would say it is perfect for people who want to step foot into horror games. It is not too scary, but just the right amount of scary. So, like I previously stated, if you are someone or a gamer who would like to explore horror games, the Callisto Protocol is a good stepping stone for that. Not the best game, but it is very decent and doesn't deserve all the hate it gets, but some of that hate is justified. Hard mode, back when I got the platinum, was alright, though the final boss was a pain in the ass to do, and I raged quite a bit trying to defeat him. Now you have New Game Plus, which should make that much easier. The game was free on PS Plus a few months ago, so even more reason to play it. I mean, you have it for free. Just a big FYI, it has come to my attention that the collectibles have moved. So any guide back from the days is unfortunately not valid. Why they did that, I do not know. But if you can find an updated guide, go for it. So best of luck.
Gives me chills every time.
Game number 2 was Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Now, I'm going to be real with you, this was an auto pop because earlier this year the PlayStation 5 version came out, which was a free upgrade, and hey, one of the benefits of that free upgrade is it would auto pop the platinum trophy. So me being me, I said, I'll take that free trophy, thank you very much. But in all seriousness, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot I found highly enjoyable, and I would recommend, especially if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan. Trophy list, nothing too complicated. There's a bit of grinding, there's a bit of tediousness to it, but I mean, that can be said for almost any game. But yes, definitely play it if you can, and highly recommend. Evil West, howdy there, partner. Decent game, I'll have to admit, though very dated. But I still recommend playing this game, though at a discounted price. Hard mode is not that bad, but has a few sections that are pain in the ass, but durable, thanks to New Game Plus. So, I would say start from story mode, build up your character, get all those upgrades, and then tackle hard mode, because you'll need those upgrades, trust me, especially for the sections that I've mentioned. One thing I liked about this game is that it is very trophy hunter friendly when it comes to collectibles. So say you missed a collectible in chapter 3, right? And you're in chapter 6. You can actually go back to chapter 3 anytime during gameplay, get the collectible, immediately exit the level, and the collectible will still count. As a trophy hunter myself, and someone who has done games with a lot of collectibles, this mechanic is extremely appreciated. Though, that being said, they do go overboard with the collectibles here, which is the coins. You basically have to collect all the coins in the game, and if I can remember correctly, they're like 15 to 20. They're not too hard to find, but I would recommend the guide because one or two of them are well hidden. SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake. Now, I played the PlayStation 4 SpongeBob, the remake, and I really enjoyed that. So when the Cosmic Shake was announced, I couldn't wait to go back to Bikini Bottom. A very enjoyable platformer. As I've always said before, I love platformer games. They are my tea. Though a very decent game to play, and platinum, nothing too hard. I would, I recommend getting it, but again, at a discounted price if you can. Platinum's number 5 and number 6 go to The Gardens Between, an indie puzzle game that I highly enjoyed. Gorilla, aka Flash, brought this game to my attention. With a guide, it will take about an hour to do. And yeah, I gotta say, you know, indie puzzle games are a dime a dozen, but I really enjoyed this game, and I could not recommend it more. I do believe it's free on PS Plus, so check that out. And yeah, with a guide, 1 hour plat, so do it. Number 7 was Omno. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. This game, nothing special. I would recommend it if you want something chill, but it's very bland. It's very boring, and I know the game's more of like an adventure through this mystic land. It has its moments, but in the end, you know, there's nothing there that really grabs you and makes you want to explore the world more. Like I say, if you want a chill, easy plat, do it, but yeah, it's very meh. Platinum number 8 for the year was Stormboy, which is actually Platinum 99 for me. And the reason I got Stormboy was exactly for that. To get Platinum 99, to set up Platinum 100, which would be the next game, Resident Evil 4. Now, I played the original PS4 version, not on the GameCube, and I enjoyed it. So obviously when the remake was announced, I was looking forward to this. So yeah, Platinum 100, highly enjoyable, but the Platinum is a bit of a grind per se. Resident Evil 2 and 3, I enjoyed their multiple playthroughs, but Resident Evil 4, by the last 2 playthroughs, I was ready to delete the game. So you know, it's a good game, no doubt about that. The Platinum has been made easier thanks to Mercenaries mode, but yeah, it gets a bit tedious towards the end. So you know, not the best experience platinum hunting wise, but you know, I would still recommend it, but just take your time with it. After Resident Evil 4, I had to go to Resident Evil Village. I'd actually played this game quite a bit before Stormboy and Resident Evil 4, but when Resident Evil 4 came out, I put Resident Evil 8 on standby because I wanted to get Resident Evil 4. And you know what, right? Resident Evil 8, I am surprised by how much I enjoyed this game. I went in not knowing what to expect. I knew that the Mercenaries trophy would be a pain in the ass. HD kindly reminded me of that. But once you play Mercenaries and you know what needs to be done, and you play as Chris, it is a breeze. You know, I've got a video on my channel if you want to see that. But yeah, Resident Evil 8 blew me away. I love that game. Nightmare mode is not too bad with New Game Plus, but the Heisenberg tank fight, oh dude, I raged so badly during that section. So yeah, highly recommend playing Village if you can, especially now. I mean, you can get it for like what, 15 euros, 20 euros in the discount bin. So definitely go do that.
You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you?
Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Now, this game, dude, I don't know where to start. I hated every minute of this platinum. No lie. Okay, it blows my mind how people say this is a game of the year contender. The story is lame. You can see the plot twist from the very beginning. I am being dead serious. First level, as you're talking to your companion, he will say something, and if you've played a lot of games and watched a lot of movies, you're like, oh my god, okay, this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen, and it did. So I was not surprised at all when the plot twist, air quotations, came. Too many collectibles. Okay, it boils my blood just thinking about the collectibles in this game. All right, and yeah, I could not recommend this game, especially back when in its day when it was buggy as hell, and 2 trophies were bugged, and I had to wait a month for it to get patched before I could get the platinum. I got it out of sheer hatred. This game definitely made me turn to the dark side.
My friend Peppa Pig.
So after that nightmare that was Star Wars Jedi Survivor, I thought, you know what? I need a chill game, easy platinum to just relax. And HD Guy came to my salvation back then, and one day just said, yo guys, do you know Peppa Pig is free on PS Plus? I'm like, it is? So downloaded Peppa Pig, got out the guide, and went for this. It is a brain dead game for kids, you know, but like really brain dead. I know the argument some people will make, yo, PTR, you know, it's for kids, my guy. Yeah, fine, it's for kids, but come on, you know, don't give them this bland brain dead game, you know. But still, I don't like that argument. Even though it's a kids game, it should have standards. It should at least bring something to the table. Peppa Pig doesn't. You know, it's free, play it, but don't spend any money on this game. New Super Lucky's Tale. Yo, what can I say? I loved this game, right? Like I said before, I'm a huge platformer fan, and this game, I don't know how it went underneath my radar. Amazing platformer, which I highly recommend. In my opinion, extremely underrated. Okay, I mean, this is, you know, it's nothing groundbreaking, but it's very enjoyable, easy platinum, and I couldn't recommend enough getting this game. Trust me, if you like platformers, you're gonna love this game. Get it done. Ghostbusters, the video game for the PS3. I streamed this on my PS5, and I gotta say it was a decent nostalgia trip for Ghostbuster fans. Now, 3 playthroughs will be needed, and one of the downside is that there is a lot of walking and talking. So by playthrough number 2 halfway, it starts to get very tedious because you can't skip these sections. Now, if you do go for this, you need to be careful. Because you have a trophy for doing 3 million in damage, and then a trophy for doing $10,000 in damage. So what I would recommend is your first playthrough be just destroy everything you can. Okay, your second playthrough try not to destroy everything you can. And then your third playthrough will be on hard mode, and there you can just go wild. Hard mode's not too bad. There is a section in the last level, which is in the graveyard, with some gargoyle angel-like things that are extremely annoying, and I died there so many times, and I raged so many times. So it can be done. But that section hard mode will make you rage. But still, you know, who you gonna call? Endling. Extinction is Forever. Another decent indie game. I would definitely recommend using a guide to hurry things along, because there are a lot of missable trophies. And you know, the end of this game did bring tears, did bring the waterworks. You know, the message that we need to look after Mother Nature, which is a good message. And yeah, very decent game, but definitely use a guide if you're gonna go for this one. Terminator Resistance. Now this game actually surprised me. A very competent game that's true to the lore. The same devs who did RoboCop Rogue City. I'm getting that for Christmas, so I can't wait to get into that. In general, how I would describe Terminator Resistance: fun game, but with flaws, but still highly recommended. You know, it's a first-person shooter, nothing groundbreaking, but the devs definitely know the lore for the Terminator series and put in a lot of love for it. So you know, definitely get it. Now, this next platinum trophy, which was Destiny, is very special to me. And the reason why it is special is because I got this platinum in honor of a friend of mine who unfortunately passed away this year. He went by the name, the gamer tag Raven. And the reason why myself, him, Flash, and HD Guy back in the day, we played the shit out of this game. Okay, I mean, every waking hour of our existence was playing Destiny and grinding out the raids, the daily missions. I mean, they gave me the nickname Danny Daily because I would always go online and be like, can anyone help me with the dailies? And that's where our friend group really grew. We really bonded through Destiny. And, you know, when we heard that he had sadly passed away, well, you know, it hits you, you know. It hits you. You don't expect something like that, you know. And it's funny, I never met Raven in real life, but you know, he was a cool dude. I hope he's in a better place. My condolences to his family, and yeah, I got this in honor of him. So we miss you, Raven. Asterix and Obelix, slap them all. I surprisingly enjoyed this game, right? I was a fan back in the day of Asterix and Obelix, so when I saw this in the second-hand bin at a very decent price, I thought, well, you know what the hell, let's give it a roll. I looked up the trophy list. It was very doable, though you have to play in hard mode, and hard mode will definitely test your skills because there are no save points in the levels. The levels are extremely short, but in hard mode, enemies have their HP set to 1000. So, you know, it is slapping, dodging, jumping the whole time. You cannot stand still in hard mode because you will get wrecked. But once hard mode is complete, you can put the game on very easy, get all those miscellaneous trophies out of the way. I've actually done a video on Asterix and Obelix. Again, highly recommended game. If you like beat 'em ups and you're a fan of the series, definitely get this game.
There's more where that came from.
Platinum number 110 goes to Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Great game, but not as good as the original. For some reason, the map is bigger, but the story is shorter. And the story is where I have my main issues with this game. I have made a video, my pet peeves for Spider-Man 2. I would recommend watching that. For me, this is a missed opportunity. There are lots of things story-wise that I don't agree with, but in trophy hunting terms, good game and a great game for the trophy hunt. Definitely do that, but the story is a miss for me.
We're going to heal the world.
And the last game that I platinumed this year is Lake. I decided, after having this game in my backlog for nearly half a year, I decided to sit down and grind it out. So with a guide, it would take about 3 hours. A very chill game, but very repetitive. Okay, you play a lady who's postman patting her way around a small town, and the story, I wouldn't be able to tell you about it because, like I said, I just speed ran my way through this, clicking skip because, like I say, it's a lot of talk, a lot of delivering packages, and very meh. In my opinion, the story could be good. You know, if you don't mind sitting through the story, let me know if it was any good. But yeah, you'll definitely need a guide because there are some dialogue options that you need to do to be able to get certain trophies. So use a guide.
I advise you to answer the following 3 questions truthfully.
So that was my year in gaming. What was yours like? Let me know down below. How many platinums did you get? Do you have any of these platinums? And what are your thoughts? Thanks for watching. I've got more videos on my channel, so have a look at that. And I'll see you next year. PTR out.